This is Ben Wolf behind the scenes of Insidious.
Action!
Stop it.
Welcome.
Making horror films, ironically, is a lot of fun. You know, that's why a lot of people want to do it.
Wolf.
What?
James likes to keep a good mood on set when he's directing.
Just give us like 10 minutes.
He loves to joke around.
My scooter.
My scooter. Mine.
You know, he's very serious about what he does, but he keeps everyone laughing, and really the director sort of establishes the mood. So the mood is already going to be light, no matter what film he's directing.
Action! Hello. What's up, buddy? Oh. Check it out. Share it with your brother.
Patrick has been so great for me in this film because I'm not a father, I'm not married, and so I actually had to rely a lot on Patrick's own experience with, been a married man and a great, beloved father to his kids.
Okay, we can do that.
Patrick was great with the baby. I mean, he's got kids himself, and like he was really good with the baby, which would cry a lot, so I think the baby needed a lot of attention.
There's a camera right there. We could take a picture of the camera.
I actually took a lot of advices from Patrick as to how best to deal with the kids.
So you just fall down.
Interestingly enough, Ty played Patrick's son in the film Little Children.
And so part of the reason too why I cast Ty is because not only was he a great actor, but he also has a shorthand chemistry with Patrick already, having worked with him before.
He's making a comment. This is a comment for me. We've come up with a story. Tell him what the story is.
It's about a dog and on a boat, and the boat sinks.
You want to see another rehearsal?
Yes, please.
All right, let's do another rehearsal, please, Patrick and Rose.
Insidious is a pretty intense movie, and Rose and Patrick would joke around all the time.
Can I not have some ice cream?
What about like a sex toy or something? Just putting, not even coming, just batteries in the mic.
I think that added to the chemistry that I wanted them to have as a husband and wife team. No, he wants the face cream. He's already got the face cream.
I can't take my shit.
That?
Yeah.
Did you see my eyes open?
No, but it worked.
It's hard. Though.
But you did.
It's hard, but you did a
But
good
you
job.
did it.
Anything worth doing is hard.
There's very few stunts in this film, but the ones that there are just brilliantly done.
One of the great ones is, throwing Lee's stunt double across the room, smashing into the wall, crashing onto the credenza, and falling off onto the floor.
I'm gonna hit that air ram and get catapulted into that wall.
They have this hydraulic pump. It's basically a ramp, a springboard, that when you step on it, it springs up and flings you, so you can get that extra push.
We're hot. Ready? And action.
And cut!
There you go.
Okay, Danny?
Looks nice in the film.
Lee did some good dialogue today, but I think I stepped it up with the wall stunt. You know what I mean?
Ready? And action.
In the initial first cut of Insidious, when Patrick first enters the further, his character physically floats through the world. And that was playing with the theme that, you float out of your body and you continue floating into this other world.
So we actually shot that whole sequence of Patrick floating.
All right, let's see if let's try and center up now, guys.
Blood's starting to, legs are starting to tingle.
Because I'm sure he's not comfortable here.
But we just felt like that was something that maybe took the audience out of the film a little bit. And so we actually reshot that.
And action.
Right? Like as soon as I get away, right? So it's like, bam, you go.
We had a scene in the script where Patrick's character confronts the long-haired demon, played by Jayla Rose.
There you go. Jumps up again.
It never ceases to amaze me what these stunt people are capable of doing.
3, 2, 1. There you go.
That was awesome.
shooting 2/3 of the movie in 2 very confined houses, you know, when we finally got to shoot the last act of the film, The Demon's Lair, was such a breath of fresh air for me.
I'm going to pull you back as you're walking. You know you're walking.
That was the one set piece that really allowed me to really open up my imagination. Ty is an amazing young kid. I think that kid has a bright future in front of him. But because he is a kid, you know, and the subject matter we're dealing with here, you know, like monsters hiding in the dark, is very scary.
Ty was fairly afraid sometimes because the demons were pretty scary.
I try to kind of get in there with him, you know, and try to explain to him as much as I possibly can that it's not real, that, you know, all of this is make-believe.
Nice. When you go like that and you kind of look in your mouth, you can kind of see your other teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, you see his teeth. And you see how the inside of his mouth is not painted? You see that? It's not painted at all.
James would take him into the makeup trailer and show him Joe Bashara, who played the demon.
That's the real Joe. Something like that.
And show him that, look, you know, before all the makeup gets put on, it's actually just a guy.
Check, are they glued on? No.
They pull right off.
See, you see. See, look, it's all painted.
Every chance I get, I try to kind of bring myself down to his level. Like, literally, a lot of times I would kind of like, you know, get down, you know, so he can see me eye to eye, and so that he can see that I'm not just a grown-up telling him what to do, but that I'm actually his friend.
Action! Go, faster, faster.
Everything's practical, and if you wanted hooves walking on the floor, hey, guess what? You stick it on 2 sticks, and you just sort of stomp it along the floor, and you just shoot the close-up of the hooves.
It doesn't look scary at all. But you forget the magic of editing and sound effects and music and everything that can turn something that looks comical into something quite scary.
Action. Keep backing up.
One day, the ghosts had been sitting around too long, I think, and they suddenly decided to do dance.
Zombie hands, and let's add some jazz fingers. Jazz fingers.
That's what happens when you have a whole bunch of extras just sort of sitting around and not have much to do. They start to amuse themselves.
Zombie hand. Zombie hand. Spear fingers. Zombie hand.
And I think that's great. Again, it plays into that thing of how you amuse yourself on the set of a horror film.
We are the ghouls, and we're too cool for school.
It's a very light mood, believe it or not, on a scary movie film set.
Bye. Yeah.
That's the best you've got?
You get a bunch of your friends together, and you go up there, and you know, and you're trying to do, you know, like crazy things.
It's fun. It's a fun movie.
Come on, step aside. Let the screenwriter deal with this.
No.
We had a great time making this film. A really great time. Au revoir. See how that was better than just bye? It was French.
Au revoir, monsieur. If you're a girl.
I just got rewritten.